From muddy fields to million-dollar dreams, meet Guyana's future cricket stars forging legacies beyond boundaries. Stay till the end, and you'll discover not just their rise, but how you can follow their lead in building success. Let me take you first to the gritty banks of the Kanje River and the quiet, humble village of Barakara, a place so remote that the only way in or out is by boat. Here, surrounded by dense forest and muddy waters, Shamar Joseph first learned to bowl with nothing more than a taped tennis ball, a makeshift bat carved from scrap wood, and dreams that stretched far beyond the horizon. Life in Barakara was as challenging as it was beautiful. Piranha and river fish were regular meals, and school was a journey that meant long boat rides before the day could even begin. For Joseph, cricket started not on manicured fields, but on rough patches of grass and dirt, where talent had to be matched with resourcefulness. Before the world knew his name, he worked as a security guard, earning modest wages to help support his family, but never letting go of the belief that cricket could be his way forward. That belief turned into reality in January 2024, when he made his Test debut for West Indies against Australia and scripted a fairy tale start. On just his first ball in international cricket, he dismissed a top-order Australian batsman, sending shockwaves through the commentary box and the crowd. His debut series became unforgettable when, despite an injured toe, he bowled through pain to take 7 wickets in the second innings at the Gabba, sealing a historic West Indies win in Australia, their first in 27 years. Less than 2 years later, Joseph had claimed 51 wickets in just 11 tests, including 4 5-wicket hauls, proving he was no one-match wonder. His fiery pace and fearless spirit earned him contracts with the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the CPL, Lucknow Super Giants in the IPL, and Peshawar Zalmi in the PSL, franchise deals that not only brought financial rewards, but also global exposure. His rise is more than a sporting story. It's a living example of how raw talent, guidance from mentors, national support, and sheer self-belief can lift someone from a riverbank in Barakara to the pinnacle of world cricket, inspiring thousands of young Guyanese to chase their own dreams. Then there's Sherfane Rutherford, born in the vibrant East Coast Demerara village of Enmore, a place where cricket is as much a part of the community as the sea breeze rolling in from the Atlantic. Rutherford first caught the eye of selectors in 2016 when his powerful batting and agile fielding began turning heads in domestic cricket. His breakthrough came in the 2018 Caribbean Premier League, where his fearless stroke play for the Guyana Amazon Warriors lit up the tournament. From there, he didn't just stay confined to Guyanese fields. He became a globe-trotter of the T20 circuit, signing contracts with major franchises like Delhi Capitals and Royal Challengers Bangalore in the IPL, Peshawar Zalmi in the PSL, Sydney Thunder in the Big Bash, and most recently, Los Angeles Knight Riders in Major League Cricket. Each of these stints wasn't just another match. It was a platform to sharpen his skills, adapt to different playing conditions, and build his value in the global cricket market. In ODIs, he boasts an impressive average of 71.00, a number that underlines his ability to anchor innings, as well as accelerate when needed. In T20s, his consistency, quick scoring ability, and knack for finishing games have made him a go-to middle-order batsman for teams around the world. Rutherford's journey is proof that adaptability, the courage to take opportunities abroad, and the willingness to evolve can turn a modest domestic beginning into a career with international reach and millionaire potential. Off the field, his growing brand presence, through endorsements, league appearances, and social media, has positioned him as not just a cricketer, but a marketable sports personality, paving the way for long-term financial success well beyond his playing years. Alongside them stands Quentin Sampson, one of Guyana's most exciting young all-rounders, whose journey is just beginning to attract serious attention. Sampson's natural athleticism and ability to contribute with both bat and ball have already marked him out as a player to watch. But what's equally impressive is the early backing he's received from key supporters in the cricket world. VNet Technologies and Cricket Zone USA, two names with growing influence in the sport have stepped in to provide him with resources, training support, and brand visibility, a level of investment rarely seen for a player at this stage. That partnership recently saw him presented with a top-of-the-line E4 cricket kit, not just a shiny piece of equipment, but a symbol of recognition that his potential is worth nurturing. His selection by the Guyana Amazon Warriors for the Caribbean Premier League was another defining moment, placing him on a platform watched by millions across the Caribbean and beyond. While the CPL contract alone might not make him a millionaire overnight, it gives him invaluable exposure, putting him in dressing rooms alongside seasoned internationals, in front of scouts from global leagues, and in conversations with potential sponsors. For a young player, this is the launchpad. One season of standout performances could open doors to IPL trials, Big Bash deals, or PSL contracts. Samson's story right now is one of momentum, a combination of talent, strategic backing, and timing. He represents that crucial point in a cricketer's career where opportunity begins to outweigh uncertainty and where the right innings or match-winning spell can transform hope into lasting financial security. Then we have Akshaya Persad, a cricketer whose journey blends sporting ambition with academic discipline in a way that sets him apart from many of his peers. Forged through Guyana's youth cricket system, Persad honed his skills in domestic competitions, making a name for himself as a dependable left-handed batsman and a useful left-arm orthodox spinner. But while his performances on the field steadily built his reputation, Persad was also investing in something far less common among young professional athletes: his education. Pursuing a business management degree alongside his cricketing commitments, he showed that he understood the importance of long-term planning, both in his career and his life after cricket. This balance between sport and studies is a form of insurance. While runs and wickets can bring fame, education brings perspective, strategy, and the tools to make informed financial decisions. Persad's approach suggests a future where his earnings from cricket, whether from domestic matches, Caribbean Premier League contracts, or potential stints in overseas leagues, are carefully channeled into smart investments, sustainable ventures, and possibly even his own businesses. His mindset reflects the principles that transform raw athletic promise into lasting opportunity: discipline, foresight, and diversification. In a cricketing landscape where many focus solely on the next match or tournament, Akshaya Persad is quietly building a dual foundation, one in the scoreboard and one in the boardroom, that could secure his place not just among Guyana's most respected cricketers, but also among its future millionaires. Next, meet Thaddeus Lovell, a 20-year-old all-rounder whose story reflects the critical role of grassroots support in shaping future stars. Lovell's talent with both bat and ball has already earned him recognition in local competitions. But what truly sets his journey in motion is the backing he's received from the Cricket Gear for Young and Promising Cricketers project. For many outside the sport, a new pair of shoes or a fresh set of gear might seem like a small gesture. But for a young cricketer with big dreams, it can be the difference between fading into the background and stepping confidently onto the field. Through this program, Lovell received high-quality equipment that allowed him to train and compete at a higher standard, leveling the playing field against better-resourced opponents. More than the gear itself, it's the message behind it that matters. Someone believes in his potential enough to invest in it. That belief fuels confidence, and confidence fuels performance. With every match he plays, Lovell is not only refining his skills, but also building the kind of experience and exposure that attracts selectors, sponsors, and potentially franchise contracts in leagues like the CPL. His path is still in its early stages, but programs like these whisper a powerful truth. Great players aren't simply born. They're guided, supported, and invested in before they even step onto the professional stage. In Lovell's case, that investment might just be the first step toward transforming raw promise into a career that combines sporting achievement with financial stability. Cricket's future in Guyana is not just powered by the talent of its players, it's powered by a vision that looks decades ahead. At the heart of this vision is the newly unveiled Guyana Cricket Academy, a project set to become the country's premier hub for player development, business education, and career sustainability. Under the guidance of legendary West Indies captain Sir Clive Lloyd, the academy promises to be more than just a training ground. It will be a place where raw skill is molded into professional excellence, and where young athletes learn how to turn their cricketing ability into long-term wealth generation potential. Located at the Good Hope site on the east coast of Demerara, the facility is being designed with world-class infrastructure, state-of-the-art practice nets, fitness centers, performance analysis technology, and classrooms for education in sports management, finance, and personal branding. This isn't just about producing better cricketers, it's about producing smarter cricketers, athletes who understand contracts, investments, and the value of building a personal brand alongside their on-field careers. Sir Clive Lloyd's involvement brings both credibility and a wealth of experience, offering mentorship from someone who has not only conquered the cricketing world, but has also navigated the challenges of life beyond it. The Academy's mission is clear: to create an environment where dreams are nurtured, skills are sharpened, and futures are secured. This is where a boy with a backyard bat could walk in as a hopeful talent and walk out as a world-class professional, with the tools to become the next Guyanese millionaire cricketer. That moment, that academy, is where futures get shaped and millionaire dreams get rooted. None of this happens in a vacuum. The 2025 Guyana budget allocated a whopping $8 billion for sports development, nearly doubling from the year before. It's a sign that cricket isn't just entertainment. It's a national asset, treated with investment, intent, and expectation. Meanwhile, the brand-new Guyana Super League, GSL, is not only showcasing talent on the field, but growing the game's economic and tourism footprint, making the entire ecosystem more profitable for emerging stars. Every stadium light, every ticket, every broadcast license becomes a part of how young players can leverage their skill into sustainable earnings. To pull it all together, this next generation, Shamar Joseph, Sherfane Rutherford, Quentin Sampson, Akshaya Prasad, Thaddeus Lovell, is not just writing cricketing chapters, they're piloting financial scripts. Their stories, when sewn together, create a mosaic of dreams being built through hard work, health, support, and infrastructure. Imagine Joseph's first ball echoing through a packed stadium, Rutherford running between league contracts, Sampson stepping into branded gear, Prasad earning his degree while batting, Lovell funded by community projects. These are strands of the same rope, strengthened by academy programs, national investment, and professional leagues. They're proof that the field isn't just a pitch, it's a launch pad. And as you watch them chase wickets, bat boundaries, and break through expectations, think about what's happening behind the scenes. Coaches giving guidance, sponsors making investments, dreams being funded one run at a time. Thank you for coming on this journey from riverbanks and youth fields to academies, budgets, and big league dreams. May their rising stories inspire your own, because the next millionaire legend might just be watching this video right now, ready to step into greatness.